Créeme cuando te digo que somos mucho más grandes que 100 por 35. Y no existe nada que no podamos lograr. Gracias a Dios, gracias a la academia, a todas las personas que han creído en mí durante toda mi carrera, a todas las personas que trabajaron en este álbum. Gracias, mami, por parirme en Puerto Rico. Te amo. I want to dedicate this award to all the people that had to leave their homeland, their country to follow their dreams. Para todas las personas que han perdido un ser querido y aún así han tenido que seguir hacia adelante y continuar con mucha fuerza. Este premio es para ustedes. Gracias por tanto amor. Los quiero. A todos los latinos en el mundo entero y todos los artistas que estuvieron antes y que merecieron estar en esta tarima cogiendo este premio. Muchas gracias.
Congratulations, Bad Bunny. That is so beautiful. And that's it, everybody. That is it. Thank you so much to all of the artists who performed tonight. Thank you to all of you, everybody in the room. I, for one, have loved every single minute of it. These past 6 years haven't felt like a job. It just felt like being a music fan with the best seats in the house. Our thanks to everyone at CBS for an unforgettable 54 years. Good night, everybody!
Music, our music, has a far-reaching effect, not only here in the United States, but all over the world.
It's nights like this that convince me more and more that we're all in this together.
At the Grammy Awards, we never stop rocking.
I'd like to extend my congratulations to all the winners on behalf of the Recording Academy.
All the awards are given out. I hope y'all had a good time. One love.
It's been a terrific night, and on behalf of the Academy, I'd like to thank you for being here with us. This has been a pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
Another Grammy Awards modulates to a finish. I don't want to say it. It's been a long night, but hey, your baggage will be arriving on Car 2 in the Western Concourse.
Thank you very much for letting me hang out. Good night, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep listening and loving each other. Peace and love. Good night. That's like Manager Mark Lewis at the desk.
Definitely dangerous now.
Mike Rogers joining us at the desk.
That's actually what brought law enforcement to the scene here. And the manager.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877-CARS for Kids. Donate your car today. Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
It's 8:39. I'm just going to add to the Grammy story.
おはようございます。ドライバーのボブちゃんです。毎日配信、タバサのご挨拶ライブロメレナンバー1524第1524回目。今日は2月の1日ですね。もう2月入りました。はい。朝のご挨拶です。時刻の方はアカデミー賞の終わりました。アルバムオブザイヤーはあれですね、バッドバニー、プエルトリコ人バッドバニーですね。
I saw no evidence. I saw a man that was retreating.
アルバムオブザイヤーはあれですね、バッドバニー、プエルトリコ人バッドバニーですね。 I saw no evidence. I saw a man that was retreating.
アルバムオブザイヤーはあれですね、バッドバニー、プエルトリコ人バッドバニーですね。
アカデミー賞の
I mean, he went to the middle of the street. He didn't even obstruct traffic. He let a car go through. As the agents advanced on him, he retreated to the side of the street. A woman is violently pushed to the ground. He turns to help her, and that's when he is grabbed from behind.
Two federal immigration agents who killed protester Alex Preddy have been identified as Jesus Ochoa and Raimundo Gutierrez. Both men were assigned to Operation Metro Surge, which was launched in December and sent thousands of armed and masked agents.
ディスパッチの人からテキストメッセージ来ましたね。リッツ・カールトン、クリプト・ダッコマアリーナ、レイカーズのね本拠地、バスケットのね、はい、そこで今ね、クリプト・ダッコマアリーナでグラミー賞やってるんですけど、そのグラミー賞の後のお客さんっていうか、終わってから家に送っていくっていうね、送迎もしたん、そこへ今向かっています。今8時、ピックアップする予定は一応9時45分なんですよね。だから1時間後。
CBS News correspondent Christiane Benavides.
Flurries and sub-freezing wind chills are being felt in Alabama, Georgia, and as far south as Florida. Snow fell in Tallahassee. The Sunshine State is seeing its coldest temperatures in more than a decade.
There are travel delays across the country as well. The NBA announced that San Antonio's first team experienced travel issues because of the inclement weather, leading to their home matchup against the Charlotte Hornets today to be.
ケンドリック・ラマーが取った。ケンドリック・ラマー9ノミネートされてて、なんか別の賞もらってたみたいですけどね、最初見てなかった全然。最後今、もう終わったかな、やってるかなと思って、たらちょうど最後のアルバム・ザ・イヤーの場面だったんですよね。で、と思って急にじゃあ今配信したらグラミー Goes to っていうのが聞けるかなと思ったら、グラミー Goes to には間に合わなかったんですけどね。
Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
ヒスパニックのアーティストがアルバムオブザイヤー取ったの多分初めてなんですよね、確かね。ケンドリック・ラマーが取ってもラッパーの人が取ったら初めてとか言ってたのか。
Heard the latest about 79% of what we were promised.
なんかちょっとやらしいのはちょっとまあ政治色絡んでるっていうかね、まあバッドマニーのアイスにもありましたけどね、やっぱこうアメリカに来て成功するっていうんですか、国を離れてね。そういうね、今のこの世の中風刺してるっていうか、なんか新人賞も確か移民の人なんですよね。ダライラマもなんかナレーション部門で取ったとか、メッセージ性ありますよね、きっとね。全部見てないから間でどういうなんかね、そういうアイスがどうしたこうしたとか出たのあったのかなかったのかちょっと知らないですけど、見てないから。
If we want our kids and their kids to experience the magic of wildlife that we have today, it's on us to step it up.
グラミー賞とかね、あと映画のアカデミー賞とか、結構まあそういうのありますけどね、こうメッセージがね、そういうのなんか反戦のメッセージだったり、なんかこうその時の世の中の風刺じゃないですけど、チクリチクリと出しますけどね、ちょっと上に乗ります。
It's RSV season. Is your baby protected? RSV is the cause of hospitalization in all infants. Protect your baby from severe RSV. During pregnancy or preventive antibodies is now available. Help prevent RSV before it happens. Learn more by visiting lung.
待ち合わせ場所のところに入れるかな。ちょっともうちょっと早く行ってもよかったかな。終わる前に行きたかったかな。ちょっと今から行ったらごっちゃごちゃに人がうじゃうじゃ出てきた人と迎えに来る人でごっちゃごちゃになってる気がするんですよね。なんかあんまりね、こうまだ今からちょうど1時間後なのにあんまり早く行って待ってるのもなんか尺に触るっていうか必要ないのにね。金もらって待つんならいいけど、ね、ちょうどまあいい時間っちゃいい時間なんですけどね、具体的に。
Figueroa between Washington and Venice and some other streets around there as well. What I'm seeing is Venice is busy between the 110 and about Grand Avenue. Figueroa, of course, that is busy between Venice up to Olympic Boulevard. Olympic is busy as well between Union Avenue and Flower Street. And it looks like the freeways are starting to load up the northbound side of the 110. Again, it's very busy. Yeah, I've seen it already. And the four-level interchange from the 110 north to the 1 north, that's getting busy. Also, the southbound 101 is getting busy as well, as per usual, from Hollywood down to the four-level interchange. And it looks like Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, Santa Monica Boulevard, they're starting to load up as well. It's going to be a big party night tonight. SoCal's, Limo Avi, Limo Music Man, the 405, that is still in both directions. The Caltrans project is still going on the southbound side of the 405. Left lane shut down, Moraga to Wilshire. Northbound side, hop over the K-Rail. 2 left lanes shut down, Wilshire to Moraga until 5 a.m. Their fiber will use every inch of that time. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes in the 5 from the KNX News 24-hour traffic center. And it is 61 degrees on the mile at 8:47. For the Super Bowl coming up, we have some new numbers on how many kids are now gambling. It's more than a third of teenage boys and half of 17-year-olds. That's from a survey done by Common Sense Media. Jim Steyer is the CEO. He spoke with Alex Silver.
Jim, that's a lot. This original research from Common Sense is absolutely shocking. This is children 11 to 17 using their parents' credit cards and becoming addicted to gambling, just on sporting events or on card games, but on loot boxes on video games, way before the age of eligible to vote or do anything else. But the marketing machines of the sports leagues, as well as the gambling industry, are targeting young boys.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole industry licking its chops about getting a generation of young people into gambling. So what do we take from this?
If this was another addictive exercise, like smoking cigarettes, or drinking alcohol, or using drugs, there would be extremely strict age restrictions. The defense of the industry is, we have some degree of age verification. But the truth is, you can't watch a football game or a basketball game these days without the announcers talking the odds of the over and under. What are the odds of this free throw? Well, when you have an 11 or 12-year-old boy being exposed to that content and being able to bet money on it on their parents' credit card, we are in for a big problem.
You also talk about kids saying they gamble with their parents and with their friends. That's like basic human behavior stuff. So what conversations do parents need to be having with their kids about this?
Conversations have to be very simple right from the get-go. Number one, you have to acknowledge to your kids and speak with them and say, we know you are gambling and that your friends are gambling, and this is something that's really concerning. But the other things I think you have to talk about, the mental health challenges of this with kids, depending on their age, the stress, the anxiety of people who lose, because remember, most people who gamble lose, the general culture that makes young boys want to gamble to be with their friends or to compete with their friends, or quite frankly, just because they're being targeted with algorithmic messages that gambling is okay.
With this knowledge, what do we need to do about it?
It's clear that California, which leads the nation in regulating the tech industry and the media industry, should pass major new legislation this year restricting online gambling as it applies to people under the age of 18. It's a no-brainer. Strict accountability for the television network and the social media platforms that algorithmically and continually promote gambling to kids.
And what responsibility do the sports leagues have here?
It's clear that the major sports leagues, the television networks that cover sports, the social media gaming platforms, all of them at the top level of the company need to look in the mirror and think about, do they have an 11-year-old or a 13-year-old? Why are they promoting this ongoing gambling behavior and the problems associated with it that are having a massive impact on our children and probably their own children as well?
Jim Steyer, CEO, Common Sense Media. Thank you.
Great to talk to you, Alex.
Lego is teaming up with Crocs.
It'll be a shoe that's molded to resemble the oversized Lego brick.
Dina Katkara wrote the story for Bloomberg News.
It'll still be a lightweight foam shoe, but in the actual shape of Lego brick.
With a price point well above traditional Crocs.
The Lego Crocs come out on February 16th, and they'll retail at $150, which is actually a big premium over the base Crocs, because those tend to run in the $35 to $50 range.
And it won't be the last between Lego and Crocs.
It's the first drop in that collaboration, because the companies have said there'll be another drop in the spring.
With both firms having a hit striking deals with other partners.
Lego's partnered with Nike last year, and Crocs has had collaborations with celebrities like Post Malone, fashion brands, including Balenciaga.
Crocs also has products that include bags and phone cases. I'm Bloomberg's Charlie Peloton, KNX News 97.1 FM, brought to you by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, 800-345-6789.
Southern California is a big, complicated, messy place. This is going to be a particularly tough year for the city of Los Angeles. That's where the LA Local steps up to help you navigate around the potholes, learn more about our region, and put words into action.
We know the status quo hasn't delivered better results. We have to take action.
Follow the LA Local on your favorite podcast app every weekday. The LA Local is brought to you by the LA Car Guy family of dealerships. You can see the inventory for all 12 dealerships at LACarGuy.com.
Is your loved one in need of skilled nursing care? The cost can be $10,000 or more per month, and it's not covered by Medicare, your health insurance, or VA benefits. The state would have you deplete your savings, sell your investments or other assets to pay for this care. Attorney Zoran Basic at Nursing Home Solutions can protect your assets and help you qualify for state-paid nursing home benefits. Call Zoran at Nursing Home Solutions, 800-7-SENIOR. That's 800-7-SENIOR, or log on to nhscare.com.
Attention, have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10, $20, or even $100,000 in credit debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
Love the new card, but how did
Harpro.com, my new friend.
Friend?
Oh, honey, Harpro.com has the easiest, most wonderful way of buying a car. I'm in love.
CarPro.com. You now have a friend in the car buying business, and it doesn't suck. And it's free.
買える人が出てきたじゃないですかね。
And take 54, a new exhibit dedicated to the rehabilitation of sea turtles. Karen Adams reports.
You can now see for yourself. Sea turtles get nursed back to health at the Aquarium of the Pacific's new exhibit.
So when turtles first come in and they're assessed and they have veterinary work done or any follow-up procedures, the guests that are at the aquarium, if they're there that day, would be able to see us working on those animals firsthand. And so it really just gives them a chance to see our conservation activities in action. If we're doing any work on the turtle in the tank, they'll be able to see us doing that as well.
The aquarium's Dr. Lance Adams says they have 2 sea turtles in the exhibit now, one nicknamed by the staff there, Pork Chop.
I mean, cute,
Yeah.
but I think it had a lot to do with her having a pretty aggressive appetite. Shortly after she came in, we removed the flipper the day after she was rescued with the entanglement because it was in such advanced state of disease. And I think she started to eat within a day or two after the surgery.
If you want to see Pork Chop, better hurry. She's all healed and has been cleared to be released back into the ocean. I'm Karen Adams, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
8:55, traffic and weather together. Let's check in now with Lee Stowers one more time.
In Compton on the 91 East Acacia Avenue, look out for a pothole that's been reported in the slow lane, and it's not a real well-lit area, so just beware of that. 91 East at Acacia in the slow lane. Then in Gardena, a couple of things going on. First, we're going to go to the 110 South at 190th Street, right before the 405 interchange. There's a two-vehicle crash. Everything is being cleared out of the freeway, off the freeway, and lanes are just now opening up. All I see are green lights there, which is all clear. Then on the 110 North connector to the eastbound side of 91, there's a two-vehicle crash, and it's an SUV versus a car. Everything is in the connector Gore Point, so it's off out of lanes. Hopefully, it's going to be safe enough for 5 South of Colorado Street off-ramp, which is shut down at Colorado Boulevard. You can get up there, but you can't take Colorado Boulevard until about 9:30. This is for a robbery investigation. They're diverting you to Edenhurst, which is to Colorado Street, and then you kind of sneak by and get around everything there, and that's going to get you by there. Then still our Caltrans working in the Sepulveda Pass in the 405 north and south. Southbound has one lane shut down from Moraga down to Wilshire. Hop over the K-Rail, northbound side, 2 left lanes are shut down between Wilshire and Moraga, and seeing slowing on both sides of the freeway there. And real quick, the northbound side of the 5, the lanes are shut down between Empire and Buena Vista.
グラミー賞の授賞式のあの人がいっぱい出てきました。
From the KNX News 24-hour traffic center.
I'll check a few temperatures for you right now. Santa Monica 61, Torrance 63, Van Nuys at 67, Fullerton 64 and 61. Long Island from out 857 KNX News 97.1 FM.
Building a successful retirement can be more complicated now than ever. Kelly Sloat knows that. Comprehensive reviews are offered by her firm, California Wealth Advisors. Call 800-810-60. 800-810-60.
Kelly Sloat offers securities and advisory services through Centaurus Financial Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Centaurus Financial Incorporated and California Wealth Advisors are not affiliated companies. The opinions expressed are not intended to be a recommendation or investment advice and does not constitute a solicitation to buy, sell, or security or an investment strategy. The views and opinions expressed are for information and educational purposes only.
Henry drove people in his car from big rideshare apps. Henry got robbed by one of his passengers at gunpoint and was so traumatized that he quit. Henry has not been able to find a steady job since. Billy drove for the same ride app and was also robbed. But Billy called me, attorney Robert Osron, and I got Billy a settlement for $50,000. Hurt, stressed, or traumatized on the job? Be like now at 310-999-9989, the injured worker hotline. 310-999-9989.
As a teacher, I know the answers, but with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, answers don't come easy. Steroids made my gut feel better, but they brought symptoms and risks of their own. A friend told me about the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and they helped me find a specialist. We talked through the pros and cons and landed on a new treatment. I feel like the guy with answers again. So wait, make sure you have the latest info and the best plan for you. Spill Guts. Learn more at spillyourguts.org.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in
ここパス持ってる人しか入れない。
I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at DaveThomasFoundation.org.
Southern California News.
So, questions on a murder in police chase and another man taking his own life. Now, the protests in downtown LA started peacefully and then took a turn. And there are now at least confirmed cases of measles in Southern California. And wrap up the grant.
Only on CNN.
9 o'clock on the West Coast.
Is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting. I'm Christopher Cruz at the Just Wrapped Grammys on CBS tonight. Kendrick Lamar won Record of the Year for his single Luther, featuring R&B singer SZA. It was his 5th Grammy of the night. CBS's Gwen Baumgartner is there.
Kendrick Lamar, who came into the night with most nominations, won for Best Rap Album.
Appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
Bad Bunny, who won Best Musica Urbana Album, got political in his acceptance speech.
Eyes out. The only thing that is more powerful
電気自動車のキャデラック
Billie Eilish also made a statement after winning Song of the Year. No one is illegal on stolen land. Justin Bieber delivered a stripped-down performance, wearing only boxers and socks to perform his song Yukon.
The child whose detention by ICE agents caused an outcry is now back home in Minnesota.
5-year-old Liam Ramos and his father were released from an immigration detention center in Texas under a judge's order. Democratic Texas Representative Joaquin Castro posted on social media that he accompanied the two back to their home in Minnesota. The boy's father is originally from Ecuador. Images of the young boy wearing a bunny hat and a Spider-Man backpack surrounded by immigration officers last month drew outrage at the Trump administration's crackdown in Minneapolis. Heather Bosch, CBS News.
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blank says the administration will appeal the order to release the boy and his father. Some now former federal prosecutors who worked on the January civil riot cases are urging Congress to launch a sweeping investigation into the killings of two people by federal agents in Minneapolis. CBS's Scott McFarland has that.
Strategy memo drafted by a half-dozen former Department of Justice U.S. Capitol insurrection prosecutors and 3 congressional committees offers recommendations on how Congress should investigate the two killings in Minneapolis in January by federal agents and general agent misconduct. The recommendations include hiring former FBI agents, doing a broad zip line, and securing videos and media posts of agents.
President Trump says he is hopeful the U.S. can make a deal with Iran to limit its nuclear program. But BBC Persian service reporter Param Gobadi says it won't be easy.
U.S. wants a 0% enrichment of uranium. However, Iran has already repeatedly said that that is not possible. And what will happen to the uranium that they already have with a purity of 60%? According to the IAEA yardstick, that is enough to make 10 nuclear bombs.
Oil prices plunged after the president spoke about a possible deal. This is CBS News.
Real crime, real justice. Follow and listen to 48 Hours on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
Hello? Yes, I'm at the front of the Ritz. yeah. はい、それじゃあ行きます。はい、それじゃあ行きます。Stand up.
How are you? Thank you.